know I felt that.
Same.
Okay, this is really strong energy.
This out.
13.
Check this out.
Just the energy going back and forth, Gail. I've never experienced this before.
I just saw something. How weird.
Have you seen anything like this before, Brent?
No.
Okay.
Hi.
I'll follow you guys.
All the lights just went off and on.
Oh,
Whoa.
careful you don't burn your head.
done now.
She's
Is she
done.
gone?
Yep, she's gone.
Gone off.
Thomas, her eyes
Oh
are
my
going
God.
back. Get down, get down, get down, get down.
What should you do now? Is she okay?
Hang on, sit her up, sit her up. Get her up. Your work was done a long time ago. Your purpose is no more being here. You must move on to the other side.
This is my place. You are intruding.
Good evening and welcome to day 3 of Dead Famous live here from LA. We have had 2 nights of amazing paranormal investigation. We've got so much stuff. It's been very exciting. But I do believe that we have saved the best for last. Chris and I are in Hollywood High School, and at the moment it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's 80 degrees. But believe me, inside that building, it is very dark, very eerie, and full of malevolent spirits. Lots of former pupils here, lots of dead famous spirits. So we're not going to waste any more time. Chris and I are going to head right in there and start our investigation.
Thanks, Gail. I'm Chris Parker, and I'm hosting the events from here in the Los Angeles Theatre. But before we go back to Gail and Chris, let's find out a little bit more about Hollywood High School.
Hollywood High School was the
top 100 films, and our students either produced, directed, wrote, or starred in over 25 of those films.
Many of Hollywood's biggest box office successes have graduated from the school, including Judy Garland, Carole Lombard, Fay Wray, and most famously, Lana Turner, who was discovered in a shop just opposite the school when she skipped a typing class.
When Lana Turner came in 1936, she was dropped off at Sunset and Highland, and when she looked at the school, she said it was the most magnificent structure she had ever seen. Hollywood High was a breeding ground for the movie industry. It was also called the Star Hatchery. Once Lana Turner was discovered at the Top Hat Cafe in 1936, many parents in the LA area brought their children to Hollywood High so just they could be discovered.
When I first went to Hollywood High School, I had to fight to go there because I had been in a private school and I started working as an actress at 12 years old. And so my parents wanted me to go to Marlboro, and they wouldn't let you miss school. You couldn't be an actress, where at Hollywood High, they encouraged you. My classmates, one was Linda Evans, who was on Dynasty. Her name was Linda Evanstad then. I took her to a friend of mine that was producing ginger ale commercials, and he was going to make like 12 of them. And her daddy had just died, and she didn't have any money. And I said, if you worked as an actress for 2 days making a commercial, you'll make more money than if you work as a waitress or something for a month. She got the job, and as you know, she went on to be a very good actress. And then Stephanie Powers in school was named Taffy Paul.
Yeah.
She was a little hellion. She was in another club. We didn't get along with that club so well, did we? But we love her. We still love her. She's one of our dearest friends, but she was fun in high school. Just like the movies, you know, we lived that way.
It was truly the happy days.
But Hollywood High is not only known for its famous students, but also for its ghostly goings-on.
Hollywood High does have ghosts.
I always felt that there were spirits hanging around when we were in school. A lot of the really old-time movie stars that were there, I still feel their presence. I felt Judy Garland's presence.
Personally, I don't like to be here at night, because if you walk into those rooms when it's dark, you do feel the presence of some kind of spirit around here.
You really don't want to be alone anywhere. Either the gym, the locker rooms, the auditorium, even the library.
If you'd like to visit the setting for Dead Famous Live and want a chance to win a trip for two to Los Angeles this January, you've only got until 11:30 tonight to enter our competition. Just complete the following sentence. Chris Fleming is known as A, a psychologist, B, an astrologer, or C, a sensitive. To enter the competition, phone 09015 339988. Entries cost no more than £1 from landlines and mobile rates may vary. Or digital satellite viewers can press the red button on the remote control. Just remember you must be over 18 to enter, and full terms and conditions are on our website, livingtv.co.uk/deadfamouslive. Right now, though, let's go straight over to Gail and Chris, who are at Hollywood High School. Gail.
Hi, Chris. Yes, we're now in the gym. We just ran down. You saw it was so sunny outside, and then, as I promised you, it's very dark, very eerie in here. So we're in the main gym where, I mean, there's so much history to this place. So many famous people came here, and the sort of dead famous people that we're going to be looking for in this investigation is Judy Garland, Carol Lombard, Lana Turner. So, I mean, there's an awful lot for us to do.
Is it really different to the schools that we know, Gail?
Yeah, well, I'm excited. I'm
Sorry.
very optimistic about this location. We've got a bunch of equipment here that want to see what we can get, and maybe we can get some place memory today. Hopefully some celebrity stuff.
Well, that would be good. Sorry, what did you say, Chris?
That's all right. Does it feel really different to the schools in the UK?
Yeah, it's really strange. We've been walking around here earlier and just, it's so, you know, it's just like the schools in the American movies that, you know, it's very different. It's
like
very
Grease.
different. It's like Grease, yes. But without John
how
Travolta
exciting.
and
Can't
Olivia
wait.
Newton-John.
Well, we're going to come back to you real soon.
Okay, we'll see you later.
All right, stay safe. But will the movie stars who attended Hollywood High return tonight? Find out after this break. See you soon. Nerve Centre for the weekend. Now, Gail and Chris are busy setting up at the Hollywood High, and we'll go over to them very soon. But for now, you can join in too. Just keep a watch during the show and let us know if you spot anything out of the ordinary on the webcams, including the crime rooms where we've placed Clark Gable's pipe as a trigger object. Please email us via the website to tell us about what you see, livingtv.co.uk/deadfamouslive, or you can text us, text FAMOUS, followed by your message to 83444. Please remember you must be over 18 to take part, and include your name and where you're contacting us from. Text costs 25p plus your standard network charges. Right now, though, Gail's back there. Where are you, Gail?
Hi, I'm still here in the gym at Hollywood High School. Chris has been taking some photographs, looking to see if he can pick up any orbs or anomalies, and he's just seeing if he can feel anything. As I said before, there's been some amazing people come to this high school with great history. Judy Garland, Lana Turner, Carol Lombard, and I know for a fact Lana Turner had a very, very colourful background, and also on a more sombre note, not that you can get much more sombre than being dead, but there's a couple of the people from the Manson, the Manson clan who murdered Sharon Tate, a couple of the girls who were in his family.
Got yesterday, I'm not getting anything on this thing. Now, the only thing I'm picking up, you know, I talked to you about place memory. This place is heavy with place memory, obviously, because, you know, a lot of sports have been played here. Picking up just the sensations of basketball players, the excitement, the roar of the crowd, that type of stuff. Nothing really scary or eerie yet. So, we can keep walking around.
Well, the thing is as well, we've already been around this entire building, and this was the place where Chris felt the least, so we thought it's probably best to start here, because it gets more and more scary, and there's a few rooms I was finding extremely uncomfortable. But other than place memory, do you get a sense that if anyone would come back to haunt somewhere, would they come to somewhere as big as a gym, or do you think they're more likely to be in the smaller rooms that we were in?
Well, with this place, you know, walking around, it's possible they can come to a place like this, but right now I don't feel anything here. It's just place memory left over from the fans and from the athletes.
Okay, well listen, we have got Linda with us, and she is another psychic, so if I can go and give her a shout, just to see if she can pick up anything else that you're not picking up. Oh, here she comes. Hi, Linda. Hello. Miles away. I can't see. This is Linda, and she's a psychic that we've worked with before. If you watch Dead Famous, you'll know this. Where's she gone? Psychic can't see me. Right.
Where are we going? Where are you, Gail?
I'm here.
Okay.
Right, come on. Right, Linda. Okay. We've been walking around the gym here, and Chris is saying he can't really feel anything, no spirits, nothing like that, but he feels like place memory. And I know that you get to feel lots of things, like you did at Thunderbird Lodge. You jumped on me at Thunderbird Lodge. It was a great moment.
Okay.
What do you feel?
What I'm feeling probably is not from the era of the 30s or 40s, but from recent. And what I felt coming into the room was a huge fight and a young man being stabbed in the neck.
In this room?
In this room. I have trouble. It's making me so physically ill that I am just having trouble being quiet.
So do you think the spirit of this man that was stabbed is
It's
actually...
behind me. I can feel it immediately. I can feel it like at this part of my body touching me.
To the right of your body?
Yes.
So exactly, if I'm here, am I standing on him?
You're standing on him.
Okay, sorry. Sorry, mate.
Oh.
Well, can you get him to give me some proof that he's here? Because obviously, you know, you and Chris can feel these things, but I can't see anything and I can't feel anything.
Okay, this is what you can do to
Okay.
feel him. If you get out of your head, okay, stop thinking.
Oh, okay.
Stop thinking. And just get quiet, and you can feel him around the whole front of your body and your shoulders in the back.
Okay, there's a lot of people out there that probably
Doesn't
like to
matter.
see him.
There's a breeze coming right across here. Can you not feel the breeze?
I can feel cold air on my head.
They bring cold air with them.
Sorry,
they need that
visually
cold.
it's not very good. But is there anything, can we ask him for a sign? Is there any chance he can make it? Do you know what his name is? Do you know how old he was? Can you pick up things like that?
He would be 17 years old.
Okay.
He would be slim, brown, dark eyes, longish hair, no distinguishing marks like tattoos or anything. I don't see any marks visible. Really spindly legs. And he talked incessantly. It's chatter, just chatter, yada, yada, yada in my... I can't believe... I know that Chris had to pick something up. I know he did.
Chris?
Where are you, Chris?
Do you feel anything like what Linda's explaining?
Zero.
Nothing.
Nothing. Just the energy of the crowd when they were here.
Wow.
I'm getting nothing on my camera
Nothing
either, not
between,
even a dust orb.
not even in your shoulder blades?
No. No.
Wow.
I'm usually
It's
sensitive to that
so
stuff.
strong. I know you are. That's why I thought for sure you would get it. It's so strong.
Okay.
But
Not
I
even one
don't
little
feel
orb.
a lot of other people in the gym.
You feel this one particular
I feel
man.
like he's in here, and I feel like I'm probably, you know, just doing some practice shots.
And why would he be here?
Practice shots.
He still
Oh,
thinks
here
he's...
now?
Yeah, why does he stay here? And just go
Probably
sit aside?
resolution. He would really like some kind of resolution.
And what about people like Judy Garland and Lana Turner and Carol Lombard, these people that we're actually looking for
Auditorium.
tonight? You really don't think we could get them here, not even
No.
if we called for them?
No.
They're not going to come here?
No.
Do you feel like that, Chris?
Into the gym?
In
Yeah.
the gym.
I don't think it's possible in this gym, no.
You don't think they
I
would
don't think
come
the
here?
energy's strong enough. In this
Well,
building,
then,
it's possible,
I think we
yeah.
should all definitely
Yeah.
move on to somewhere more active for all of us. It's a great
Okay.
place for us to start because it's very Hollywood. It's very
It
huge,
is.
big
It's-
stadium. But if we're not getting anything, then we should just move on.
It's the
Right.
only thing that I can pick up in this room is
Okay.
that boy and
Well,
nothing else.
there we go, guys. We're not having a psychic standoff, but it's all good here. We're going to go and move to another room where hopefully we're going to find some dead famous spirits.
That's right, Gail. There's loads of more places in that school for you to find. And
Yeah.
We'll come back to you in a bit. Now, we've heard Lana Turner is one of the most famous former students at Hollywood High. And to find out more about her, I've been joined by her former personal manager and one-time love, Taylor Perot. Hi, Taylor. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Billy.
Now, Taylor, you worked for Lana between 1969 and 1979, a good 10 years. What was it like?
It was a very interesting roller coaster ride. I think your viewers would be interested to know that there were two Lana Turners. There was Lana Turner, the star.
Right.
There was Lana Turner, the private person.
And you saw the private person?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. She was a true Hollywood star. She took her public image very seriously. And wherever she went, she presented Lana Turner on a silver platter.
So Lana Turner was like a brand, and then
Exactly.
behind closed doors, it was a different person.
Exactly, yes. But around the house, when she wasn't working, she was very funny. She had a great sense of humor. She used to say, if I don't have one belly laugh a day, it's not a good day. And she usually had two or three.
Really?
Yes. Our senses of humor were very much alike, so we could entertain one another. And she had a lot of stories to tell. I had a lot of stories to tell. So
Picture me there together.
I beg your pardon?
There's a picture of you there together. You look very nice.
Oh, thank you very
Very
much.
happy together. Obviously, working with her, you got on really, really well. You knew a lot about her. Was she a spiritual person? Did she believe in...
Oh, definitely. Oh, yes.
In what way?
She was raised, when she was a young girl, she was raised Catholic. And she had a very brief interlude in her life before she came to Hollywood when she considered becoming a nun.
Really?
Believe it or not.
She considered
yes.
being a nun?
Yes, yes. But I think that quickly faded when she arrived in Hollywood and was ushered into MGM Studios and eventually became the queen of MGM Studios for many decades. But she used to, on a daily basis, she would say, I only talk to my God.
Really?
Yes.
And what did she mean by that?
Well, that she felt that she had like a direct connection.
Right, okay.
And that she didn't believe, and many people fall in this category, it's not necessary to go to a building that's made of stone or brick or whatever to worship God. You can worship him and talk to him all the time. And I must say that I always felt that there was a little bit of a witch about her.
And has she ever come back to you? Have you ever seen her since she passed away?
That's hard to say because there are times when I can smell her scent, or I think I smell her scent. And I've had several extremely vivid dreams. That kind of a dream where you come out and you go, was that real? I've had several extremely vivid.
Why did that happen?
Why did it happen? I think that's an excellent question. It happened because Lana basically was a very shy, very insecure person, the little girl that lived within. You see, her father was murdered when she was just 9 years old.
Right.
And I always felt, and several psychologist-type people felt, that she was always looking to replace her father in her life.
Okay. I've got one question. We're really short of time. I've got one question I really want to ask you. The most notorious event was the murder of her boyfriend by her 14-year-old daughter, or so people said, but it was rumored to be a cover-up. What do you personally think?
Well, I know for a fact that it was Cheryl Crane, Lana's daughter, who stabbed Johnny Stompanato.
It was definitely Cheryl's. And do you think she'll make an appearance tonight, very quickly?
She might. She might.
Let's hope she does. Well, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, Gail and Chris are ready to continue their investigation of the paranormal, and we'll join them right after this break. Don't go away. Welcome back to day 3 of Dead Famous Live from the movie capital of the world. Now, if you'd like to visit the set of Dead Famous Live and want a chance to win a trip to Los Angeles in January 2006, you've only got until 11 button on the remote control. Remember, you must be over 18 to enter. Right now, though, let's find out where Gail and Chris are. Gail.
Hi, Chris. Yes, well, we're actually moved into the locker rooms, and it's been very exciting so far because Linda's had to leave. She had to leave temporarily because she felt there was such malevolent energy in here.
So this is the first time Linda's going back in?
Yes, this is the first time Linda's come back in, and Chris has seen an apparition. We've only been in here for about 5 minutes, so it's going to give a good room. Can you tell us exactly what's going on? It's the locker room here. We're actually at the locker room in Hollywood High School. So it's, as you can see, full of lockers.
When Linda and I came in here, we were walking around, and basically both of us confirmed that there was like a male spirit. I would say he's about probably this tall, and janitor. Right? Now, as soon as I was getting that information, I had the smell of like chlorine bleach, some type of cleaning agent. Well, you had to step out, right?
Yes.
Why did you step out?
I'm really nauseated.
Okay.
And totally off balance.
Disoriented.
Disoriented.
Well,
Thank you.
Well, when she went outside, I walked over here because we kept getting pulled to this side. And when I walked over to this side, I felt that there was something to the left of me, so I shifted over here. There was a man, probably about 20–30% image.
You now.
Yeah, thanks. Was standing right there, and as soon as I shined the light on him, he just went, boom, right through the lockers. And that's when I called out for her.
Well, can we go and
So,
see if we find him?
yeah, it's
I know,
definitely
but we're
over on this
looking
side.
for, you know, we're going to try and look for celebrities. If we say Lana Turner really fast, it sounds like janitor. So we're partially there.
Okay, that corner back there.
All we need is someone
The far back
Right, it's
left
back on
corner.
this side.
There is a young male back there.
Can you pick up a name or anything?
Well, let's see. Make contact
Can you
with
call
him.
out for someone?
The spirit that's here, that I just saw earlier, both Linda and I sense that you're here. Will you please come forward to us? Linda, come here.
He has an R, an
He has
N. I don't want to go down there.
Look at the light right there. Look at the light. Look at the light.
What light?
There it is.
There was a light
on
coming.
the floor.
There was
You
a light
didn't
that
see
was
it?
coming this way. It was going right across the floor, coming this way from the darkness.
Look, you can see it right down there. There, it's gone. Nope. See it? See it?
I don't see it right
Halfway down on the floor,
Can you
a
see-
white beam of light.
When you saw the apparition earlier, could you tell what he was wearing?
now. It just one complete outfit. It was the same
Yeah.
color. He was
What,
probably
black?
about this tall, slightly balding. His hair was tight right across here. And he was about this tall. He just went right through the lockers.
Was it me?
No, it wasn't you, because you were outside.
Okay.
Would you
This
please come
area-
forward? You've been giving us some signs and we've seen you. Now please come forward again. We want to make contact with you. Can you give Gail a sign? Give Gail a
Yes, I
sign
would
that
like
you're
a
here.
sign, please.
Chris.
Is
that
this...
light?
What was that
Back
noise?
here in this corner?
All right, there's chills over here right now. Gail, come here.
Okay, you know what? I'm not going in that corner.
Okay, you don't like that corner.
I
I'm
don't
getting
like
chills
that
right
corner.
now.
I don't like it. I cannot breathe there.
Linda, go in the corner
Okay,
for us.
67,
Come on, I'll come
68.
with you.
Come on,
I'll
Dale.
come with
Come on,
you.
show me some tip.
Come on, I'll take you.
Come on.
And if you jump on me again, at least
Come
this time I'll
forward.
be prepared. Right.
I'll
come on.
throw up this time. I'm
Don't
not
throw
jumping
up.
on you. I'm not going there. This is as far as I'm going.
Why?
You go.
Lady, I can go.
It's Chris's job.
No, you're with me. Get over here. Don't worry, I'll be
Tell
here.
me what
I'll
it
be here.
is. Explain to me what the feeling is.
A tightness in my chest. Anxiety. My jaw hurts.
Why does your jaw hurt? Don't pass out on me.
Okay.
Well,
I
you don't
don't
press
know.
this
You know what? I'm so hot. It is so hot, and I'm just not well here.
You really don't feel well
Why do you
here.
think you're not
really
well?
do not.
Just focus now. Why
Can
do
you just
why are
tell
you
me?
not
I mean,
well?
it's not that hot in
It's
here.
it is. I'm
Yeah,
sweating.
you're hot.
I am sweating.
Okay, I'm not that hot. Are you
Just
hot?
don't move, Chris.
No, she's very clammy, very clammy. All right,
Okay.
just focus. Don't worry, I'll be here
Okay,
with you. Just
focus.
focus, okay? Give us some information. Tap into it.
Maybe it's that same young man. 17. His name has an R,
Robert?
an O, a T, an E. Maybe. And his last name has an N. He likes you, Chris.
They all like me.
He likes you. He likes your strength.
Why is he
He's-
here?
He wants to be saved.
Wants to be saved.
He wants to be saved, and he thinks you can save him.
Okay.
So maybe he needs for you to help him across.
All right, I'll work
The
on that.
Janitor,
Why is the janitor
there's
here?
two
The
people
one that I
here.
saw.
There's two
Yeah,
people
there's
here.
two. There's two.
the janitor saw what happened,
What did he see that happened? What happened here?
the fight. There was a huge fight.
Ooh, I just got chills. Okay, that's
Oh,
confirmation of
my
what she's
head.
getting.
Was the fight actually in the locker room, or was it
Yes,
in the?
it was in the locker room.
Can you tell if it's where you're standing? Is that why you're feeling
It's
unwell
in this
there?
corner back here.
There's,
This
yes,
corner.
she's absolutely right. There's energy going on right here and chills. I'm getting chills right up my spine, which is
So
the
you're
67
getting
cents.
chills and you're getting very,
Confirmation.
very hot. Well, then
Confirmation
can
what
we
she's
call
saying.
out to see if Linda don't pass out on
No,
me?
I got her.
Okay,
We've gone
okay.
through this before.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Can I call out?
Can you
Call
call,
out to the
out
janitor.
spirit?
James. Call James.
Call James.
Call James.
That's the name that you're
Call
getting.
James. It's very clear.
If there is
Call
a spirit
James.
in this room called James, could you give us a sign, make yourself known, touch one of us,
He'll come to Chris.
make one of our flashlights go out, do something for us?
Please give us a sign.
If you give us a sign, then maybe Chris can help you, whatever it is that you're wanting. Did you say he wants to move on?
I'll take care of that. Let's first get
He
some type of
does.
contact with him.
Is he?
He
Can you
does.
feel him? Is he here? Hold on.
I'll take care of that. Let's first get
He
some type of
does.
contact with him.
Is he?
He
Can you
does.
feel him? Is he here?
Oh yeah, he's back. His energy's back here.
Okay, now this
Can
was.
you
Is he
channel?
malevolent? Is this the malevolent one? Because you both said you felt.
Channel.
Can you channel him in here?
Try.
Or why don't you channel
He'll
him?
come right through you.
Oh man, you guys. All right, let me try. Let me try.
Okay. Okay.
You said his name was James?
James.
All right, James.
Okay.
James, you can slip into me and speak through me. Ooh. He just stuck his hands in to my back.
Sorry.
Gail.
I'm sorry.
Oh. James, we want to make contact with you. Can you speak through me? Please.
Can you hear him?
Oh my God.
Is he okay?
Oh, Linda, there's someone else trying to get in too. Keep them
Okay,
back.
here. Hold my glasses,
Okay.
please.
What does he know? What's happening?
Hold this, please.
There's more than one
Hold
trying to
this.
get in.
Hold this.
Huh?
What are you doing, Linda?
Protecting him, giving him energy. Right there. There must be 7 people here.
It's my time to move on. You must help me. I know what you can do. Please help me move on. Oh my God. All right, he's back here right now. He stepped right out. I got the point. I got the point. Is that good enough for you?
How do you feel now? Are you
I feel
okay?
like someone zippered up my back, slipped in, and then just stepped right out. My back is killing me.
Did you feel it, Linda?
Yes, and in his heart chakra as well.
Why did you just wipe your hands there?
The energy.
Just saw another light
What,
that
you've
just
got
went by right
bad
here.
energy coming
It
at
just went right
Chris.
through.
Yeah. And this whole area, there's 7 young men and the janitor.
You got to be careful because more are going to try to
So
come
there's
through.
8
It's-
people here.
There's 8 people.
There's more trying to want to come through and communicate. So let me just focus on this one spirit and try to get them through and just have them go to a break so I can get my energy back.
Why do you think this is such a huge point for so many spirits? Is it like a portal?
No, how many people have come through and actually done an investigation? Many people have probably not come through and
Yeah,
done
no,
that.
but why this one particular room? Why
Because
not?
they just- this
why
is-
I
not
don't
the
know.
main?
I don't know.
It's their
sports
last
hall?
memory. It's
The locker
where the
room.
chaos, it's where the chaos began. And
This
so
chaos.
they thrive off
so
of that
this chaos was this big fight, and were they? So all the people that are here now, were they all from the same time? Were they all
the same
involved
time.
in the same?
The janitor
incident?
was older, so was he was here prior. So he was probably here in the 50s.
Okay. And when were the rest here?
They were here probably, I would say, the 80s, 70s.
So they're young. They were
They're
young.
young. They're young.
Glasses, my lovely.
Glasses.
Flashlight.
You okay?
No, I'm all right. That
You want
spirit's
some
very, very
water?
adamant, so I've got to help him
very
cross.
strong.
Well, what do you do now then?
Very
I've got to help
How
him
do you-
cross. I've got to call over for other spirits, open up the light doorway, and then get his vibration to be at a level so he can pass through. He's being very patient right now. He's just standing over here
Okay.
being very patient.
Well, if you want to do that, are you going to do that now?
I'm gonna do that
Okay,
now.
well, listen, what we're going to do is go back to you in the studio, Chris. Obviously, it's very dramatic
I need
here.
your help on this.
I'm not entirely sure what's going on,
can't
but
stand
I'm going to make sure that everyone's
There
okay
is- let
and
me
carry on our
see.
investigation.
Thanks, Gail. We'll leave Chris to get his energy back there. Just want to ask the historians very quickly, Jim and Mark, the locker room, is that quite a busy place? I mean, over the years, is there any documentation of things that may have happened there? Any events that could have indicated what happened to Chris there?
Not that I can think of, but certainly the spirit could be of somebody who had a very tragic life.
Right.
And if you want to focus on the movie stars, several of them certainly who went there ended up in very violent ends. Ricky Nelson ended up in a plane crash. And Carol Lombard ended up dying in a plane crash. Lana Turner, of course, had that very unhappy episode with her boyfriend who was murdered, and several others. But it could also be some newer people.
Like John Ritter, for example. He was a student body president at Hollywood High School. And, of course, he dies of a heart attack. Great tragedy. So it could be any, if you're going to talk movie stars, it could be any one of those.
Right. And the locker room, obviously, has been there for years. This school's been around for more than 100 years. And that locker room has been there since the start. Yeah, it's seen a lot. Okay, thanks, guys. Now, I'm joined now by Lisa and Tom Butler, who are our EVP experts. Now, obviously, the other day, Friday, Chris got some great EVPs, which we talked about yesterday. But last night, he got some as well at the Culver Studios. And I think we've got one that we're going to play to the studio right now. Did you hear that?
Play it again.
Now, we think that sounds like a ghostly breath, which on its own, you wouldn't think is too much. But when you put it into context with the conversation that was happening at the time, it's quite significant. Gail says he was murdered. Then we hear the ghostly breath. And then Chris says, when you said murdered, I felt a chill right down my spine. So let's hear the full clip.
He was murdered. When you said murder, I had a chill go right up my spine.
You hear it one more time?
He was murdered. When you said murder, I had a chill go right up my spine.
What do you think about that?
Yes, it sounds rather spooky, doesn't it?
That was in the mansion hallway, by the way.
Amplified, you can definitely make out what we've described as vocal modification of the sound. So it does sound like it was a voice.
Or breath.
Whatever it's saying is unclear from here.
And, you know, you think it's definitely a ghostly breath. It couldn't have just been any background noise or static energy.
That's hard to
It could
say.
be, but you look for modulation, voice modulation in sound, and it has a distinctive, our ears are trained to listen for that, yours too, and it sounds like it has some modulation.
Okay, and we've got a second one now, which I think is great, this one, and this is in the mansion hallway. Oh, actually, I'm just being told by the producers that they're having a moment, so we're going to go straight back to the OB and come back to you. Back to the OB, Gail.
Time. He hasn't finished his stuff.
Hi,
He's unfinished.
I'm not very
So
sure
what you need
what's
to
been
do
happening. Chris,
is you need to clear
Chris
this
seemed
area
to
right
be
here.
channeled again by another spirit,
And James
and I'll let you
was
listen to what's going on here.
There's someone standing right here a second
What's
ago.
happening?
It's right behind
Robert
you.
had wanted to enter you as well.
Okay.
So when I had my hand up, I was trying to block that energy. He
Okay.
didn't get through, but he's still here.
So have you been entered
So
twice?
He's once.
Once. Well, what just happened there?
So, wait,
It was the
wait.
same spirit.
Oh,
It's the same spirit.
Sorry,
Same.
darling, I'm sorry.
No. I just wanted to know what's going on because I don't know what
All right.
I was
What
going
we
up.
just did was the spirit came through and I just sent him over, okay? A doorway appeared, a door. He's used to seeing doors, so usually we think spots or lights he'd see, but he saw an actual door that opened up and there was someone standing there. He was hesitant at first because he couldn't believe this was happening to him. So he went into my body to speak to me, communicate to me, yes, I see it, okay, and he went. He's gone, all right? But
So
she's
what
saying...
about this malevolent spirit?
What
Where's
happened is we have Robert left, right behind you.
Yeah.
Robert's behind me.
Right behind you.
He doesn't want to
And he
enter me.
was trying to knock James out and take his place. Full of anger and chaos.
So he's just like an angry teenager.
All right, I just
He's
saw
an angry teenager. He's the one
dark
that got
figure that just
stabbed
walked
in the
right
neck.
past here, and there's no one here, which it's not even the crew, nobody. Oh, shit, I saw it again.
This way. Where is he? Chris?
Hey, Linda, come over here. Linda.
What's happened now?
Linda, because I just saw an apparition that passed right by here. Thought it was one of the crews. It wasn't somebody. Then I just saw him again going this way. The energy's still over here. Come here.
Stephen with a
Stephen? Who's
PH.
Stephen?
The energy he's seen.
Who's Stephen, Linda?
Oh, if that's. I'm not going over
Do you
there.
sense
We're
it?
not
No, do you
doing
sense
this
it?
again.
Do you sense that?
Yes.
What's happening?
Sorry.
Come on, let's...
All right.
Sin. This.
Who's Stephen?
Do you think? Where are you? Do you think they had bidets in here?
The days?
The
What do you mean?
days.
Source for them also to speak to
Well,
us.
right,
Because
it's a
it's a sound, it's a conduit for EVPs and that type of stuff.
Was this not, were the latrines not in here?
Trains?
Latrine.
What's
The
latrine?
latrine, L-A-T-R-I-N-E.
Oh, the toilets.
Thank you.
I think you said latrine.
Well, no, this is showers. This is the shower, so this is a great
But
place.
originally, was this the shower room?
Yeah, you can see right now. It's a shower room. These are where the showers.
Okay, so where were the toilets?
These are the old showers. The
I
toilet's
think the
probably right
toilets
over
are over there. Do you want to go to latrine?
No.
Let's just try, let's see if we can get a
Let's
voice
wait.
first, Gail.
Gail.
Because we're getting activity right around here.
Right?
The spirits
right here.
that are haunting this locker room, and maybe even in the shower, use the energy around you to speak to us. The sound in the background will be used as white noise. Can you give us a sign you're here? A sound. Speak to us. Can you bang on something? Move something. Turn on one of these faucets for the shower. I know you can do this. You've already shown yourself.
How many people do you think are in here?
7, 8.
In
I
this
think
shower?
that have been in the locker room. 7 or 8.
There should be water by your feet.
I sense that there's water by my feet, yeah. What I'm starting to do is go into a time lapse with place memory, feeling the water around here, people coming and going, as if I'm in another time zone.
Right.
All right? We work so well together.
We work
It's
really well
amazing.
together.
Well, there's no water anywhere on
No, I know,
this
but-
floor.
Oh.
You're picking it up too because I sensed it coming back to me.
What are you picking up?
Something happened right in
Oh,
here.
something just went right through me.
Okay, I'm getting slight
What's gone
images.
right through you? What is it?
I got slight images, and if anything triggers what you're getting, is if there was a boy here that was either attacked by a couple other boys, or something happened to him which we might not want to talk about.
We don't want to talk about
We don't want to talk about that. Okay, that's what I'm
We
getting.
don't.
There was two
Right,
other
what do
boys.
you mean
There was
you
two
don't
other
want-
boys.
Exactly
You don't
where
want
you're
to talk
standing.
about.
Right?
Exactly
That's
where
where I
you're
got the
standing.
shock. Something happened to him. He was basically alone in the shower. Two other boys came in. Are you getting two other boys?
Other boys.
Okay.
This has to be Stephen.
You think this?
It has to be Stephen.
Is this
It
Stephen,
has
which
to
I'm
be.
sensing? Okay, I'm getting a slow smile, which is, I don't know if it's someone pretending to be Stephen or someone that did do this to Stephen.
Stephen has curly brown
What did they do
hair.
to Stephen?
They did what we're not talking about.
Yeah, something
Well,
happened
that's
to
no
him.
good.
Physically, something happened to him, and it wasn't punched. He was
wasn't-
molested, basically.
Okay, fine. There you go.
Did not like that feeling.
Sorry. Does that come from you from a spirit, or are you?
Let's just say that something was shoved in his mouth. A sock was shoved in his mouth to keep him quiet. Okay? A towel or a sock or something was put in his mouth.
And that's what's making you feel a bit like you're choking?
Force.
The dry throat. I have a dry
Wanting
throat
to
as well.
scream, the tears coming down the eyes, everything. This is not good.
So does that mean when you said he was attacked here, did he die here, or is he returning to this space because it's something that he's not got out of his?
It could be just place memory that we're picking up, but there's some spirit attached to this energy.
Can you not tell the
Okay,
difference
so
between place
in the-
memory and a spirit?
I hate to tell you
Yeah,
guys this.
yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to leave this room.
Okay. It's too much.
Well, if I don't, I'm in trouble.
Why are you going to be in trouble? What
My
sort of
stomach.
trouble? What, you
You're
feel
getting
sick?
sick. You get
I'm
sick.
getting sick.
Okay, yeah.
And I
Okay.
don't.
All right, let's get her
Okay.
out of here. Let me see what I
Unfortunately-
can do.
Well, listen, we're going to stay here for a bit. Do you want to stay in?
Yeah, let me walk around because I've seen 3 times. I've already seen apparitions, so I want to see if I get a more concrete sign for you. I want you to see something, what I'm seeing.
Okay, well, we're going to let Chris wander around while
This is just too
Dead
cool.
Famous takes a break, and we will see you after it.
Welcome back to Dead Famous Live. Now, a lot of activity happening at the Hollywood High School. Gail and Chris are there now. Gail, where are you now and what's happening?
Well,
Oh, yeah,
I'm exhausted already. I'm not entirely sure what's been going on. There was 7 spirits in the locker room. We've now moved into the pool room where allegedly a young boy has drowned. Linda Wolf's still with me, as of course is Chris. And you've been feeling things already, haven't you?
Yes, yes. We're both getting drawn to this side of the pool, so we're going to walk over there and see what we pick up.
From what I've been led to believe, if the story's true, that the boy died down at the bottom of the pool.
For me,
But
the
they've
energy
both been
starts
feeling an awful lot of
right here.
spirits.
Right here.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right
Getting
here.
Just
quite
follow my
traumatized,
path, though.
and
Follow me.
I'm just trying to keep up.
Because I was over
you
there
know what?
earlier
So,
and I
okay,
picked up
so
something.
here's
Turner
the
and Carol
difficulty,
Lombard.
Chris.
Okay.
The water becomes a conduit,
Right.
right?
Right.
So our energy.
Oh,
I know,
God,
you're
don't
getting
fall in
closer.
the
I know,
pool.
I know. Just hold my hand on this one, all right?
Oh, Mother.
Hold my hand.
Okay.
How can I?
And it says no diving right here. So we know that we're getting into the
Okay,
deeper
so
part.
you knew where I just
I thought you were
tripped.
telling Linda, just don't
Where I
dive in,
just
Linda.
tripped, something happened.
Right, right. Just come with me.
Could you both stay away from the edge? I'm just slightly nervous.
You're the one on the edge.
Yeah,
Get away from the edge,
I
Gail.
may be on the edge, but I'm not, you know, I'm not likely to pass out or anything.
Wait.
Yep.
Garth? Gary? Garrett? Something like that. A G-A-R.
Greg, George, it's with the G.
Something. Okay. He
Grant?
definitely.
Grant?
Grant.
Is it?
Grant?
Cary
It's an
Grant?
odd name.
No, no, it's a first name.
No. But
Okay.
John
First name.
Garfield was in this room.
Who was?
John Garfield. Never
All right.
mind. You don't know him.
So what are you picking up here, guys?
Okay. Well, earlier when I was in here, okay, I walked over in this spot and I felt as if water had hit my hand, and there's no water that's dripping. As you can see, there's no water that is on the tiles at all. And water had hit my hand. I mean, that's got to be a sign from this boy that drowned here. So let's see if we can
Why does it have to
contact
be a
him.
sign?
Well, you know what? Here's the deal.
Because he drowned. The water was a sign. I was saying in my head, I said, give me a sign that you're here.
What,
Give me a
what if
sign.
it just dripped from the ceiling or something?
There's no water
There's no
in the
water.
area. There's
Yeah,
no,
but
there
it
would be
lands on your
drops.
hand.
I know, but if it was continuously dripping, it wouldn't just all of a sudden,
The
in
floor
years,
should be
drip
wet.
once.
It's
No, I know you're being
not.
skeptical.
The
In
floor
years,
should be
drip
wet.
once.
It's
No, I know
not
you're being
has to be
skeptical.
wet.
I know. I know.
I know you want to look at me.
But then there would be an existence of water in that area because of the drips, and there was nothing, Gail, nothing. All right? I mean, I had to wipe my hand off because of the water. Now, this area here is containing a lot of the energy from what happened. So what are you picking up?
What am I picking on? He has a white T-shirt, trunks, like boxer trunks or something,
Yes.
not Speedos.
Right. They're kind of a little baggy on him.
Right.
No, they're really
you
baggy.
tell
And
How old?
right here on his thighs, he's really weak.
It's thin.
And-
His legs are
But
thin.
it's really hard for me to stand up. Maybe that's why I tripped over there. So, that's...
Are you going in?
No.
No, you took your shoes off.
I took my shoes off so I wouldn't fall again.
Okay.
How old? What are you getting? Age are you getting?
15, 16?
Yes, I'm getting right about the 14, 15 range. He's a
Somewhere
little bit younger.
right around there.
So what happened? Was he in the pool? He
He
fell
was-
into the pool and couldn't...
He
That's your
doubled
hand.
because I see him like
That
this.
was your hand, sorry.
I see him like this, right? So maybe what he was going to do was dive in, because it's like this and my legs are just burning, my thighs are burning, and I just want to push off. And then I just see him going right into the pool head first.
So you feel that the boy wanted to dive in. You've got the feeling...
Something happened because it's like maybe kids were pranking.
Is there a spirit here? Is he still
Totally,
around?
he's here, like on
Can
this
he give us
spot.
a sign? Can he make a splash in the water or something?
Do you think he had some
Can
type
you
of
not hear that noise?
physical
Well, I
ailment?
can hear water, but...
Yeah, there's
No.
water from a...
No, not the water. You know what they sound like? You know how when guys are 14, 15, their voices crack? Don't they crack at that age? How
I see
old
what
are
you're
they when
saying.
they
I
crack?
see what you're
It's
saying.
like you know, it's like they're
Okay, I just
getting
felt something to the
their
left of me.
peach fuzz on
Made
their...
him collapse and go in.
I think he...
What are you picking up? Because I'm sensing the falling over and going in.
It's like... Okay, I'm like this. Can you hold that, please, Gail?
Yeah.
Yes.
We
I'm
got to
not
figure
going to
this
go
out.
in, I promise. So he's like this,
Right, right.
And I feel this sharp thing on my back.
Okay.
Like a blow or something,
Yeah.
but going in head first.
Are you sensing a form of panic, as if he panicked because what was
Total
happening
panic.
to him?
Total
And as soon as he went in, he started breathing in the water and
Right.
panicked even more, had a sense of
not get
vertigo,
up.
didn't know which way it was up or
Totally.
down,
Disoriented.
and basically just
That's
drowned.
it.
Well, where is he now?
And the kids thought he was clowning. They thought he was
We
playing.
thought he was kidding around
Right.
because it looked
So
ridiculous.
it looked stupid.
Yeah, it looked stupid.
And
Where is
so-
he now? Is there someone here? Is there anything
Well,
that
what
we
we're
can
picking
get
up right now,
contact
I would
with?
say, is a form of, not only is it place memory, but there's also spirits around here that are kind of filling in the blanks, telling stories, communicating to us, like clairaudient, where you can hear it, or you can sense it, or you can see pictures.
The coach.
He hated the coach.
Couldn't stand the coach.
Okay.
Would it be worth our while just even touching the water with our fingers to see if you can
It's possible.
feel anything?
It's possible.
Just please don't dive in.
I mean, I would love to have that
Oh,
water.
maybe. I mean, it'd be great.
You know, the
TV.
sign I got
Don't
earlier
dive
with the
in.
water, if you can hit me
Don't
again with that
dive
water,
in.
that would be great. Please give us a sign. If you're still here, give us a sign that you're still here, or any other spirits in this pool. Come forward now and make direct contact with us.
There's a Bill, a William, Garrett. That's his name, Garrett.
Garrett.
Garrett?
Oh, ooh, yeah, Garrett. It's Garrett. It's Garrett.
Garrett.
It's Garrett.
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 G-A-R-R-E-T-T.
That's it. Chills up and down the spine, confirmation. That's it.
Can you touch the water, Chris, and just see if it can feel anything? I'm
Just
not
don't
going
go
to push
pushing
you
me.
in.
Don't worry, I was a
I'm not gonna
lifeguard.
push you in.
Don't worry, I was a lifeguard. I can do this.
I would do that. Does it? Do you feel anything? Can
Yes,
you
I do. Hang on. He did go head first. And then when he did like a little flip underwater, he went to turn. He basically...
He must have hit his head. Did
it
he
was
hit
like-
his head?
He had hit his head a little bit down here. And then he did a little reverse. And what happened was he started breathing in the water and panicked and didn't know which way was up or down.
What? What's wrong? Don't faint in the
Don't.
water. Okay.
I won't.
Okay.
Yeah, but that energy is right here. So this is the area that it occurred.
Do you want to feel the water or not?
Oh, sure.
I'm not going to push you in. But honestly, I'm going to grab you from
Panicked.
behind because I know what you like. You just collapse on me and things.
Ooh.
I'm not. Oh, my God.
Garrett, if you're here, can you give us a sign? Splash
Where
in the
is
water or
it?
something. Give us a sign you're here. What you're feeling, everything you're going through, what you see.
Okay, so I'm tumbling.
And there was 2 boys over there that saw it, or a couple
Yes.
boys over there. I'm not sure how many.
I'm tumbling. And my mind is just racing. And my back, I feel like I'm going to explode.
Pain, all through here,
Absolutely.
all through here.
And my head is just killing me.
Pressure, like blood to the head, everything just completely filled.
And I can't figure out top to bottom.
Right,
I'm just
right.
not conscious. I'm not conscious.
Because of that and the panic, a lot of water come into the lungs and through the nostrils.
And the last thought, my mom, what will she say? My mom.
Do you want to come away from the side
That's
of
all
the
right.
water?
That's right. All right, pull yourself away from, just become an observer now, Linda. Become an observer, pull away. Don't absorb too much of this. You got to let go now.
Can we
Okay?
get her away from the side of the water?
Yeah, let's get her away.
please? Linda, are you okay?
Okay. What Linda,
What's wrong? What happened? How are you feeling? You okay?
what Linda's basically feeling right now,
Yeah? You sure? Yeah?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm fine.
okay.
I'm fine.
Yeah, with fuzzy, blurry, and then like the water thing where you just don't see any more images, and then he was gone. Dark.
Right.
Darkness.
Dark.
You look freaked. What's wrong?
No, nothing. Just the 2 of you.
No, it's... We've done this before.
Fortunately,
We know.
unfortunately,
No, no.
we energize each other.
I know you
The
energize
thing is
each
you
other.
keep getting,
I
you
don't
absorb
get
too much
in
and
the
you
middle
forget
of
to
it,
pull
I know.
yourself out.
You're right. You're right.
Just gotta be an
I
observer.
just
That's
feel
awesome,
it.
though.
I
That's
got.
awesome.
He was so in my head, I could just hear the tenor of his voice and his fear.
Now, do you think he's passed on, though? Do you think that he's moved on at this point?
I think that he's moved
Okay.
on. I think
Okay.
that the kids who were here,
May still be here.
they
Or
may,
their
or
auras.
the memory of the trauma lingers because they saw
Oh, it does. It does. Place memory here and over
the
there.
coach, the boy blames the coach. Garrett?
Okay.
Garrett is the boy or Garrett is the
Garrett's
coach?
the boy.
No, Garrett's the boy.
That's the boy.
Okay.
Garrett?
Okay.
Garrett is the boy or Garrett is the
Garrett's
coach?
the boy.
No, Garrett's the boy.
That's the boy.
Okay. There's a chance you may break my fingers.
I'm
That's
sorry.
okay. That's not a problem.
Okay.
It's okay. I know you're tense, but ouch.
So we don't need to do
I'm
any
sorry.
work here to help send to the other
No,
side.
he's on the other
There's
side.
no spirits in here. It's just place memory.
I would say there's no spirits here
There are
because I think
spirits.
there's other spirits watching what we're doing.
Okay,
They're curious
but
to why
there's-
we're here.
There's nothing malevolent There's nothing. Okay, well,
No.
listen, we're going to move on to
No.
another room.
Okay.
I want to keep everyone away from the water.
My shoes.
So back to you in the studio,
My
Chris.
shoe-
and
Why is
we'll-
the
we'll
floor
Gail.
wet
speak to you
there?
later.
Gail, quick question.
Yes.
Do you think Linda and Chris might find out more if they get in the
Okay.
pool? Because the audience here think they should.
Go around.
I know
wasn't
there's not a
tempted
lifeguard,
to.
but you're a good swimmer.
Yeah, I'm a great swimmer, and I've got, I did the whole pajamas,
I'm
getting
going
my
to
brick
walk
thing.
around the
Okay, well, I'll tell you what,
Right,
Gail, we'll see if
I'm
we
gonna
can
keep them out
find
the
some
water.
swimming costumes,
Keep them-
and then I'll let you know when we
Chris.
come back to you, all right?
Thank you very much.
Welcome back to the final night of Dead Famous Live. Joined with me now are Tom and Lisa Butler. I'm sorry we had to just go back over there, but something really great was happening. But we've got a fantastic EVP here. Let's take a listen to it, first of all. Now, Chris thought that said, "Don't buy my coffin." But I've got my own little explanation. I think it says, "Mummy, mummy." But that's what I think. But have another listen, and you can tell me what you think. What do you think?
I'd want to hear it with headphones. I mean,
Yeah.
definitely sounds like an EVP.
There are more syllables than what you're saying for mommy, mommy.
There's more syllables
There's
that
another word in front of that. The last part could be mommy, mommy.
Right.
But there's a definite, the word don't would be appropriate for that. I'd agree with Lisa. I think that it's an EVP.
Yeah.
It sounds like one.
What do you feel about Chris's "Don't buy my coffin"? What could that mean?
Don't buy my coffin.
That's a problem. We usually at that point will say, well, let's wait and see if there's more information that comes
Yeah.
with that.
It sounds like a child's voice, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Mm?
And that's one thing with EVPs. It's very interesting. You can usually tell if it's male or female, older, younger, child. It's very interesting.
And you can take that message, "Don't buy my coffin," if it does say that, as a hint of where to research.
Right.
Because they're usually appropriate to the situation, so you look for a meaning in it.
Okay. And that was at the Culver Mansion hallway. Just go over to our historians. Any ideas on that?
It's possible, of course, if it's Thomas Ince period. He had 3 sons. They did, they were at the studio many times. During the other years of the Selznick years, and they had lots of children's stars that are not living any longer, of
Right.
course, that were there in that building.
They had
So-
lots of child stars at
Yes,
Culver.
yes.
On films like...
Lord Fauntleroy.
That's right, and also...
Gone with the Wind.
If it was Gone with the Wind, who could it be? Have you got any names?
Well, there were two children in the film. The one that fell off the horse, the
Right.
young girl, and there were other extras, hundreds of extras of young children.
Great. So it would make sense if it was a child star.
Well, yeah, young
Okay.
Tom Sawyer too. That's
Really?
right. I forgot his name, but he was a Selznick star. The Adventures of Tom Sawyer.
Okay.
And there were lots of kids working on that lot during that time. That was 1938.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, obviously, right now, let's go over to Gail and Chris and find out if they're ready to continue their explanation of Hollywood High. Where are you now, Gail? What's going on?
Hi, Chris. We're in a corridor in Hollywood High School. Obviously, lots of famous people have passed through these corridors. As I said, Judy Garland, Lana Turner, to name but just a couple of them. So we've got Carla Barron with us again, and we are going to just wander up and down the corridor, see if we can pick anything up. And also, we are going to do some automatic writing, which I'll let Carla see if we can pick
And see
anything
if we get any words.
Okay. Don't worry about Linda. I didn't push her in the pool or anything. She's just gone for a well-earned rest because I think she's a bit tired out. You can see on the walls up here, you've got like Barbara Hershey and a star. She was an actress. It's amazing the history in these corridors.
I worked with Barbara Hershey.
Did you?
Yes, I did. And John Ritter, who both went to this school.
Oh, of course. John Ritter went to this school too.
Uh-huh.
So have you picked anything up, either of you in here? There's Judy Garland's star up there.
I was picking something up in the bleachers when I was sitting in there by myself.
What's the bleachers?
The gym. The gymnasium.
Oh, okay. You picked something up?
Yeah, I was sitting in there. Well, I wasn't just picking something up. I mean, I was hearing noises in there, and I heard whispering. And it wasn't any of the crew because nobody was around.
Could you find out who it was? Did you know who it was?
I picked up a male presence more than a female. So...
Was it like a teenager? Because I know that
Well,
Chris...
the last one that I worked with was John Ritter, and I worked with him for like 6 months. So
He's
I
just
knew
died
him,
recently, didn't he?
And I knew him.
He died very young. I just heard a noise up there.
I know.
You guys
When
see what that
did
is.
John Ritter die last year, didn't he?
About a year and a half ago.
And it was quite sudden.
It was. And no one expected it. I mean, he was so young and vibrant. He was shooting another series, and...
What was the series he did? Because I can't remember. I don't think we had it in England.
Oh, Three's Company.
Three's Company.
Yeah,
That's
that was
the
what
one.
he was known for. So he shocked everybody. Everybody loved him.
Would he come back? Would someone come back to school? As
You
a
know,
ghost?
that's the thing. I don't know if I would. Would you? Would you actually come back to the high school where you suffered humiliation, unless you died here? Unless you died here.
Humiliation. Oh yeah, you're psychic.
Yeah, I'm psychic. so you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'd actually show up at the high school, but the fact that their names are in stars on the walls.
They might want to come back.
Maybe
to
their
remember.
egos are stroked a little bit. They take a little stroll down the hall, you know, see their name up. Oh,
Where's
Alan Hale. I worked with him too. I actually worked with him in a movie.
Are you killing them all off?
I know, I did. Everyone who knew me is dying. Oh my God. I had no idea they went to this school.
Okay, well, where's Chris gone? Chris?
I just heard a noise.
We're going to go into the classroom.
Okay.
We want to try out this automatic writing. I see Chris has actually
Right.
run straight in there. So hopefully he's
And
maybe...
what we'll do is, a lot of times,
He
let's
came
not
from in
expect
here.
names to come through on the automatic writing.
Well, if we
Remember,
can
it's-
ask questions, you know, obviously,
Exactly.
for Judy
Would you
Garland.
do that?
Yeah,
Would
yeah,
you
yeah.
do that?
I'll ask questions.
Okay. If
And
she
then-
misses the ruby slippers?
Yeah. She died in such a horrible way.
Okay, we've got.
She did
some
try and kill
power
herself
boxes
many
here.
times, so she was a bit of a
I don't know what the
tortured
heck it is.
soul.
That could have been clicking or made a sound that went on. That could have been. I don't know for sure because I wasn't in this room. But this may have made some type of sound that I heard. I don't know.
Are you picking something up, Chris?
Well, I heard a sound, which I thought I'd come in here and see what it was. But this thing is on. And it's got some type of fan system. So the fan system could have kicked in, which caused that sound. I don't know. Why don't we see?
Really?
Why don't we do something in here, see if we get anything? Do you want
It
to do
was
something here?
clicking, right? It was like a
We're
clicking.
going to do some automatic writing on that blackboard.
Oh, well, perfect room. Okay.
Okay, well, Carla, what do we need to do? Obviously, give you chalk.
Okay, so can we just be quiet, and I want you to center yourself.
Did you hear that? Did you guys hear that?
After all the shows.
It just came from over here.
What?
There was like a whole sound right over in this side here.
There was like something fell down.
So it's nothing to do with this. Nothing to do with this. There's something that
Should we
just
ask what they want to tell us?
Yes.
Okay, but I need you
Whoever's
to pose
here,
a
give us
question
a sign.
to me. I'm going to relax and just close. Okay, but I need you
Whoever's
to pose
here,
a
give us
question
a sign.
to me. I'm going to relax and just close my eyes. Let me just center myself first. Okay. Who's ever in this room, I want you to connect through me. And if there's some word or some phrase or some message that you want to convey, just tell me what it is and we'll see if it'll come through. And remember, automatic writing is like scribbling, so we're going to have to, you know, see what kind of words come out on the board, okay?
Okay.
And I'm not going to concentrate on any type of cursive writing. Now, normally you do it with the left hand, like this, if you're right-handed, but I can't do anything with my left hand. I can't even read cards with my left hand.
Why?
So I don't know why. I'm very right-handed, right-armed, right-legged. I don't know why. And it seems that I can just let this go, though. I can actually relax it enough
Okay.
not to make words.
Whatever works for you works for us.
Okay, so...
Okay, right, first of all, can you find out if Judy Garland has ever returned to this building?
Okay.
Let's concentrate on Judy Garland for a minute.
Okay. Oh my God, go away. Oh,
is that what it says?
That's what that says. It says go away.
Okay.
Why?
Oh my God.
Can you ask?
I wasn't thinking about
Can you
anything.
ask who is asking us to go away?
Okay.
And what? And yeah, ask them who first of all.
Who is this? Let me go over here.
What? Hang on. Is there?
Can we erase
Is
this
there a
part?
duster?
Well, we'll keep that there. Let me do this part right here. Thanks. You do the erasing and the go away. Okay. Who? Ask again. Who wants me to go away?
Who
Or us?
wants us to go away?
TL.
Is that it? What is that? What's that?
That looks like an L.
What's that?
That's a knife. That's like a knife type of thing. All right, let's do this again. Ask more simply.
Okay. What's your name?
What's your name? Who's here that's talking now?
I'd say Susan.
Oh.
Susan?
Susan.
Susan. Okay. Ask her if she has got any connections with Judy Garland or Lana Turner or Carol Lombard. Does she know of anyone else that's here? Oh. You okay?
Yeah,
Don't
it
hurt
was
your
just that
nails.
it was something went through my hand like a sharp pain.
Okay.
Ow.
Is that Chris taking a picture? Okay, fine.
Yeah, sorry, just me. I'm just trying to see if I get any energy or anything. I'm fine.
You okay?
Did you pick up anything on that camera when
No, I'm
something
looking to
just
see.
hit my hand right through the center of it, almost like a stake through the middle of my hand?
Why would that be?
I don't know why. It was very painful, though.
Can you
Like something pushed my hand into the board.
Can you carry on writing, or is it
Yeah,
too painful?
no, I mean, I can do it. It just startled me for a second. All right.
Do you need to start
Let's
again?
start again. Gosh. Ow.
Okay.
All right, ask again.
Okay. Do you know if Judy Garland's spirit is here?
Looks like a freaking face.
Never.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Like actual words are coming out now because I really didn't expect that to happen because usually it's garbage. So whatever you picked up, whatever noises you got in here, something's happening.
Okay.
Right
Chris,
through
do
the
you have any
center of my
questions
hand.
to ask?
Why are you here? Why are you here? Why?
Why are you here?
If we can sum it up in one word, that'd be good. Sin. Does that say sin?
Sorry?
It's a little bit like sin, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it does.
Yeah, because that's where it broke off. Sorry, I'm breaking the chalk.
Sin, huh?
It's
Yeah,
okay as
take
long as the
another
nails
one.
are all right.
Yeah, we're good.
Sin. So what does that mean? Someone has come back because what they've committed a sin and they can't move on to the other side, or
That's a good point. Probably they're stuck here. They've afraid to go into the light.
could you
They're
ask if
judged.
it's just Susan? Is it just Susan here?
Is it just Susan here? What is that? What did you, what did you think that was? What do you think that is?
Why is it different handwriting all the time? Because it's not consistent.
Let's ask if it's somebody else.
Also.
Yeah, also.
Okay. Also?
Yeah.
Also, ALSO.
Also.
All right, also someone else. Let's ask who else
Who?
it is. All right, you state the question.
Okay.
Ready?
Who else is in this room? Ooh, blimey. William.
Oh,
There was a William at the pool, wasn't there?
God, I don't remember.
Yes, there was. There was a William at the
There was
pool.
the Garrett.
There was a Garrett and there was a William.
He's saying Bill. He's saying Bill, wasn't he?
No, William. There was definitely a William at the pool. I remember Linda said it.
I didn't like him.
You don't like? Can you connect with William? Can he speak through you? Can you,
I don't like how he feels.
Why?
I'm just not liking him.
Is he malevolent? Is he evil?
He feels...
Is he angry?
He feels like he takes advantage of other souls. Like he usurps their energy. He doesn't... my skin is crawling with William. Okay, that's why I stumbled for a second. I stumbled because I didn't like him touching me.
Carla, can you tell me if how old William is? Is he still in this room or is he gone? I didn't want you to write it. I just wondered if you can pick it up.
Okay. Either 19 or 9. 19 or 9.
Yep.
9.
Right there.
19.
Behind him.
Well, I'm going to let you just think and see how you get on just now, Chris.
Okay.
And then we're going to wander around, see what else we can find. So join us after this break to see what else is going on at Hollywood High School.
Welcome back to the final night of Dead Famous Live. I'm here at the Nerve. Chris Fleming is known as A, a psychologist, B, an astrologer, or C, a sensitive. To enter the competition, phone 09015 339988, or digital satellite viewers can press the red button on their remote control. Please remember, you must be over 80. And Lois in 1948. What was it like? Did you go to school? You didn't go to school together, did you?
No, I graduated in 60. And
Oh,
she
okay.
graduated before I did.
48, right, way before.
20 years before.
Okay. And what was it like to go to such an iconic school?
It was a wonderful experience. I mean, it was definitely glamorous, and everybody enjoyed being there. I mean, we all had a lot of music. We had a lot of drama. We all could do basically all the things that we wanted to do in school. It was like the Grease, like the
Really?
period of...
It was like in the films?
Definitely. I mean, we
Wow.
all wore those little bobby socks and the shoes that you put the powder on. I don't know if you even saw those in movies.
And do you think
White
this Hollywood...
bucks and...
Do you think the Hollywood High School was very different to many other schools in America at that time?
I think so.
Yeah?
I don't think it was different in the respect that I think there was a lot of safety and people felt good going to school then because there wasn't a threat like there is now. But I do know that it was a much more glamorous school than most people because you had... Well, I was working since I was 12 years old.
12 years old.
So I was doing television and films and going to school, and everyone accommodated you and tried to help you keep your grades up while you were filming.
Wow, so they were accommodating of you being an actress at that time.
Oh, yeah, they were very
Lois, did you
good
find it
about that.
glamorous?
I found it difficult because I wasn't glamorous.
Right.
And I
You
was
look very glamorous tonight, I have to say. You look beautiful.
I don't believe that.
No, that's true. I was the wallflower. And in more than one sense of the word, I went in to buy milk on my first day of school, 1945. And I was told I couldn't sit under a particular tree because that belonged to one of the sororities.
Really?
So from that time on, I sat on the wall that ran along Sunset Boulevard. So I was really a wallflower.
Brilliant. Well, I'm sure we'll speak to you more later on, but it's a pleasure to have you in the studio. But right now, I think Gail and Chris have got some exciting stuff back out on location. Gail, where are you now?
I promise I won't stop. Yes, it's been very, very exciting all the time here. It's been non-stop action. We're now in the auditorium, which I think is a very apt place for us to be, considering the people that we're looking for, you know, because this may have been their first venture onto stage and acting and things. So we're joined by Debbie Sennett again. I'm not getting rid of psychics as I go along. They are actually all here, but they're just coming in intermittently. So we're going to just wander around and see what we can feel. There have actually been lots and lots of experiences lots of experiences here. There's been people seen on the stage. There's been people seen out the corner of people's eyes. There's been noises. There's been temperature changes. And I know that no one who is still at this high school wants to be the last person in the auditorium. So, guys, if you want to wander around and see, you've picked up an orb already.
Yeah, I got another orb.
Can you see that?
I don't know if you can see this here.
Can you get that?
Can you get that?
Where was that from, Chris?
Right in
Just
the
over
seats. Right in the seats.
Are you picking anything up? Do you feel anything in this
definitely
room?
there's some active energy in here. I mean, I kept being drawn over to here and hearing some stuff up there. I don't know if it's the vibrations of us, the sound traveling there, coming back, so we need to investigate this area.
Okay. Well, that's why we're here. So if you want to take a wander. Debbie, have you felt anything in here?
Yes, I felt it over on this side, over here.
This
Right,
is
the theater.
That's where everyone seems to be seeing. It's when they're on the stage, they see like dark shadows from the corner of their eyes over that sort of area of the auditorium. What kind of things are you feeling? Do you feel a specific spirit, or do you just feel there's an energy?
I feel a woman. I feel the energy of a woman, and I get her as being not. She's as if she's coming to watch a play, and she's here to see the play, and she keeps coming back, waiting to see a play.
Do you think she could have been coming to see a relative in a play, or something? Would she have been at this high school?
I get her as being at this high school, and she keeps coming back for just to see this particular play. There's somebody she's waiting for. There's a play that she's waiting to see. And I have a feeling that other people see her, feel her, and know she's there. And she always seems to come on opening nights also. She's always there on opening nights.
Interesting.
What about you?
No, I'm just looking through here because it's like I feel like there's people sitting in some of these chairs watching us. There's like activity. There's a lot of spirits here, Gil, since we've been here that are very interested in what we're doing. So some of them are actually following us from the other place. It'll be like basically like a Ouija board, but a wheel where it's going to go either around or back. It'd be great if it moved.
So you can ask questions and see if it moves. Should I do that? Can we see if we can use this tool to contact? I think we're going to need a little bit of a light.
Yeah.
To contact Judy Garland.
Okay.
Because that's who I'd like to meet.
Okay.
What's that noise at the back of the auditorium? Can you hear it?
Mm-hmm.
It's walking.
This is moving already.
What is that noise?
It's one of the tech guys.
Okay.
Well, this is kind of interesting.
What's happening?
It's actually not twisting. It's actually moving towards me.
What is moving towards you?
The table.
You actually physically feel it moving towards you?
It's tipping towards me.
Is there any way we can get the spirits to move a little bit more, to move the table for us, give us some sign, some more concrete signs?
If anyone is here, please let your presence be known.
I can feel it moving. Can you ask if Judy Garland is here?
Is Judy Garland here?
Can you say clockwise for yes and anti-clockwise for no?
Clockwise for yes.
You're not doing it, are you?
No, look, barely even touching.
What's that noise? Is it Toto the dog?
Sounds like a rat.
It does sound like a rat.
It's a big rat. Spirits, can you give us a sign that you're here? Can you communicate with us through this table? Move the table. Okay, it's moving now. To the right. It's going counterclockwise. Look at, I don't know if you can see my hands, but...
I'm not touching it hardly. Neither are you hardly touching.
Yeah,
My
hardly
fingers
touching.
are...
See it? Look at that, Gail.
I'm not even touching it now. How's this happen then?
I gotta move with it because it's. Oh my gosh.
What does that mean? Who's here? What's happening?
Something's here. Oh, this is weird.
Is anybody underneath there? Oh. I wish this thing would just like shoot across the floor.
Yeah, ask it to move.
Spirits,
Rather
can
than
you move
just go
the,
round, move it across the floor.
Can you move this table different directions than just counterclockwise? And spirits,
Rather
can
than
you move
just go
the,
round, move it across the floor.
Can you move this table different directions than just counterclockwise and clockwise? Give us a sign.
See, my hands aren't even on it.
Ask again. Could you ask if Judy Garland is here?
Is Judy Garland here?
Clockwise for yes, anti-clockwise for no.
Clockwise for yes, anti-clockwise for no.
It's going anti-clockwise. So who is it? Oh, hey, it's gone clockwise now. Does that mean it's Judy Garland? Keep going clockwise if it's Judy Garland. It's going clockwise. Right, no one's touching this. No one's touching it. Do you think this that Judy Garland is here with us?
This is something that someone's here, and it is a woman.
Can you find out? I mean, how can you find out?
My hands are like weird.
It's not moving at all now, is it? Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Oh, eh. Who is it?
No,
Who's it?
no.
Can we ask some questions? Can you ask a question?
My hands are
please?
cold.
Can you ask a question?
Yeah. Are there any spirits here now that went to this school that can answer questions for us? Move yes, clockwise, no, counterclockwise.
There's nothing happening.
Okay. They didn't like that question.
Is Judy happy that we're trying to contact her?
My hands keep turning in like this.
Judy, are you here?
It's going anti-clockwise. Lana Turner? Is Lana Turner here? It's going clockwise. Do you think it's going clockwise?
Mm-hmm.
I can't really tell.
It's going clockwise.
Oh my goodness. So that means it's Lana Turner.
Is it Lana Turner?
Could be a spirit messing with us.
Does Lana mind that we're trying to contact her spirit?
Whoever's here doesn't mind.
Are they at this stage because they loved performing?
I'm getting like this shocking feeling in my fingers.
My hands hurt, and I mean, I'm not even touching, but they're like wanting to curl up like this, like fists.
Why is that?
I don't know. It's just like an older man, I think, or something. Like arthritis.
It's like you want to
It's like
do
arthritis.
like arthritis, like this.
It's like arthritis, yeah. Just arthritis in my hands.
Like, ow.
What?
She's doing weird things with her hands.
Oh.
Right. Can you ask... Can you feel anything whatsoever?
Yeah, I feel more towards this side, like there's a spirit towards there.
Well,
listen, we should continue this table turning for a minute.
Yeah.
To see if we get anything. Chris is feeling something right now.
Welcome back to the Los Angeles Theatre. I'm Chris Parker, and this is Dead Famous Live. Now, if you'd like to visit the setting for Dead Famous Live and want the chance to win a trip of 2 to Los Angeles, then you've only got until 11:30 tonight to enter our competition. Just complete this following sentence. Chris Fleming is known as a psychologist. From you guys at home. Kylie from Plymouth says she loves the show, and her cat, she can't get it away from the telly. There's been lots of activity on the webcams tonight. Many viewers have reported multiple orbs and faces appearing in the crying room. Michael from Southampton claims to have seen a woman's face in the crying room chair. Gillian Cornwall reckons the EVP that we heard earlier was actually "Don't hurt my mummy," but the majority of you out there think the EVP actually said "I want my mummy." So that's interesting. We'll take that into account. But joined back on the safe with me now are Carol Wells and Lois Lillibridge. So just tell us more about what it's like to have gone to Hollywood High School. What are your favourite moments? What can you remember the most?
Performing. Well, you tell them what were your favorite.
Did you both perform? Were you both?
No,
I mean, I know you're obviously you're an actress, but you as well, Lois?
No, I'm not an actress.
No.
No.
But was it a main focus of Hollywood High School to be involved in drama and acting and shows?
Yes, we were famous for that.
Yeah.
A lot of movie stars were found on the stage of Hollywood High.
Right.
Hillary Thompson, for one, was plucked right off of the stage by Stanley Kramer.
Right.
And Beyonce.
And Carol, Carol.
Beyonce, the new girl. You know, everyone's talking about the older stars. She's young and wonderful.
And did you ever? Can you remember any haunted happenings while you were at school? Anyone talking of any?
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time. We always talked about haunted things, but it was always good things because we were in the theater and we were in the back of the theater, and you always, you know, felt the presence of some wonderful being. I never felt threatened by any of them. I was
So you
kind
actually
of
felt
surprised.
paranormal activity while you were there?
Oh, yes.
Really?
All the time.
And Lois?
No.
No?
Not
So you didn't?
But I'm very sensitive. I mean, I can read auras. I can see other dimensions, and so maybe some of us are that way and some aren't. But
So
it was
does it surprise
fascinating.
you what we found tonight? I mean, we just saw table tipping happening there, and their hands were barely even touching the table, yet it was moving.
It didn't surprise me. It just was kind of sad to hear some of the violent things because you don't hear that much often. I made a film in this very theater where we're sitting right now,
Did you
Funny
really?
Lady, with Barbara Streisand and
Wow.
Roddy McDowall, and I still feel a lot of things going on now. This building, I'm sure the audience will feel a lot going on here, and there is more of a violent kind of excitement here.
What was it like to walk back into the theatre after shooting a film
Well,
here?
it was kind of scary because first of all, it was black out there.
Yeah.
You know, you could barely see, and so thank goodness people were, you know, leading me the way. But I still feel a strange presence in this building. And at Hollywood High School, there was a happiness there. There was a joyfulness about the school at that time.
Absolutely.
And everyone was encouraged to perform. I sang at the Hollywood Bowl for our graduation, and I was on the theater, you know, the stage all the time, so
Many
we
stars
loved
have come
it.
out of Hollywood High, haven't they? Many stars.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you very much. Now, what do you think of tonight's investigation? We want to hear from you on Dead Famous Live, your say, from midnight tonight until 1 a.m. Call us now on 09014 900 999, and you could be live on air giving your reaction to what you've seen. You can also text FAMOUS, followed by your message, to 83444. Now we're going to go straight back to Gail. Gail, where are you now?
Now we're in the small stage, and we're just setting up to have a séance. There's a few dark stories about this. I know that your lovely guests have said that it was a really happy place, lots of people like to perform, and obviously with us being on a small stage, that's what we were hoping to contact, some people that used to perform here. But there was a very dark story here. Apparently a young boy hung himself from up there, and because his girlfriend had left him. So there's a very dark presence around here as well. Debbie Sennett is leading the séance again. We've got Gloria, obviously Chris, we've got Carla Barrett, and we've got Linda Wolf. I'm going to let them start. They've already started, they've protected themselves. Everyone's just getting ready, and they're going to try and contact the spirits, hopefully a dead famous spirit. And of course, Richard Sennett will be observing with me to make sure that there's absolutely no cheating going on.
to say goodbye.
Pardon?
He never got to say goodbye.
Are you picking up the spirit of the young boy?
He never got to say goodbye.
Are you picking up the spirit of the young boy?
Over in that corner over there.
No, I'm here. I'm not in the corner.
He's just watching.
And Chris is going under.
Is he? I see. Is he going to channel?
I believe so. Symptomatic was channeling. Not happy here. Here. Watching you.
No.
You know what must be done.
Can't do it. Don't be angry at me.
You must be true to yourself and forgive him.
No.
He can't move on unless you do. He says so.
Oh, no. Oh. Why? Why? Why'd you come back? No. Scared.
Debbie, why are you scared? What is it that scares you so much, causes you panic?
Hurt. Pain.
What is it with the hurt and the pain? Explain.
I feel arms around my neck. Angry at me.
No one is longer angry at you. No one is longer around you. Those arms are no longer there. You were just imagining that. Let go of that image. Let go of that pain. Let go of that fear.
Oh. Is Linda okay?
What is it that binds you here? What is it that holds you here?
Going under. Sublecting her.
Stop it.
Something strong here.
We've got more than a couple spirits here. There's a lot trying to come through.
Stop.
Linda, what are you getting?
Can you ask Linda who she is, Chris?
Linda, who's coming through? Let them come through. Allow them to come through to speak to us clearly. Allow them to come through, Linda.
Oh, my neck hurts.
Let them come through.
It's over.
They're gone. Whoa. Shift.
Pain.
Okay, what's with the pain? Explain the pain.
In my neck.
The pain's going to be free.
No.
The pain will let you go if you forget the pain. There is no more pain.
Gloria, are you okay?
You're separated from
Carla?
your body. There is no more pain.
Pain.
What is your name? What is your name? Tell us your name. I think she's gone.
Jeremy.
What's that noise in the back?
Jeremy?
Jeremy.
Oh, we got a different spirit.
Who is your spirit?
Speak
my
to us.
neck is killing
Oh, you're back.
me.
That was quick. Who's Jeremy? Linda? Do you know who Jeremy is?
No, I just see Jeremy and Susan.
Okay.
And his neck. Maybe it's who
You see
Debbie is
Susan?
channeling.
Who's Susan?
Susan.
I wrote Susan on the wall.
Interesting.
You wrote Susan on the wall?
The automatic writing thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Susan and William.
Susan and William.
Deb, are you with us? Okay, we got breathing going on here.
Hmm.
Who's there, Deb? Who's there? Who's ever there? Come speak to us.
What are you
You're
getting
getting
sick?
sick, man. What is wrong? Why are you getting sick?
I don't know. You okay?
Who's that voice? Who are those
Well,
men talking?
We're still having the seance here on the stage in the Hollywood High School. Since the last time you saw us, they feel like there's a figure in the corner. Debbie seems to have been channeled by a girl called Sue Marie Watson, who we think was the girlfriend of the boy who killed himself. So far, 3 out of our 5 psychics have experienced some sort of channeling. So I'll let you have a look and see what's going on.
Okay.
Chris, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I'm just...
Well, do you think, Carla, that the Susan that you've written and the name Susan you got and Sue Marie, is this all the same person?
I get Susan, not Sue Marie, but I get Susan.
Susan was very clear.
Susan was very clear.
Do you get any names, Chris?
No, I'm just... I had some guy that came through, but I don't know what that was all about.
Gloria, are you getting tearful? You were a bit tearful.
I knew who she was talking about earlier.
Who was she talking about?
It's a friend of yours that you had that passed.
No, my dad.
Yeah.
You okay, Gloria?
Just for the brief moment I had.
You have to watch your back.
All night, Tommy.
Who has to... Chris has to watch his
Why?
back. Why?
No.
Entry.
No, I've got it blocked right now.
Keep it blocked.
Ask her some questions. See if you can get a response.
Where are you? Sue Marie, where are you?
Oh no.
Why are you so
Why are you
angry?
saying, oh no, what's wrong?
What's
Something
making
else
you
is
so
coming through.
angry?
I don't think it's positive.
We should be okay.
She has that same look. It's the anger.
Did you recognize it?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's the same look as yesterday, or the day before. It's that same look.
Yeah.
Richard said he's concerned because She thinks it's a malevolent spirit coming
All right, should we get rid of it?
Beg your pardon?
Get rid of it?
Get rid of it.
Yeah, why bring it through?
Spirit trying to come forward, we do not want you here, you are not welcome.
Just close the door.
You must leave now. Light is pushing you out. There is bright light in this circle. It is pushing you out.
Sound energy.
Anytime you open a door, you're subjecting everybody to this, so let's just not let it in.
Are you my students?
No.
What's wrong, Chris?
Left eye. My eye is bothering me.
Are we putting on a play?
I'm going to try and get them to close the circle very shortly. So we'll go back to you in the studio just now and we'll catch up with you later.
What's your name?
Charles.
What did you
Gail.
teach?
Drama.
Yes.
Okay, guys, if you'd like to visit the setting for Dead Famous Live and want a chance to win a trip for 2 to Los Angeles in January 2006, you've only got about 10 minutes left to enter our competition. Just complete the following sentence. Chris Fleming is known as A, a psychologist, B, an astrologer, or C, a sensitive. To enter the competition, phone 09015 339988, or digital satellite viewers can press the red button on the remote control. Remember, you must be over 18 to enter. Now, we also want to know what you think of tonight's investigation. We want to hear from you on Dead Famous Live. You're safe from midnight until 1 a.m. Call us now on 09014 900 999, and you could be live on air tonight giving your reaction to what you've seen. You can also text us. Text FAMOUS followed by your message to 83444. Right now, though, we're going to a break. We'll see you after this. Welcome back to the Dead Famous Live Nerve Center here at the Los Angeles Theatre. Now, remember to keep watch during the show and on the webcams, and let us know if you spot anything that could be paranormal. If you do, then you can email us via the website, which is livingtv.co.uk/deadfamous. And countless orbs all over the blackboard, and one viewer said his whole room filled with ambient light from his TV when the chalk snapped. Dean from Orpington says he thinks it's a teacher who taught William, and that's who's writing on the blackboard. And loads of viewers are reporting seeing orbs surrounding Chris and Debbie during the séance at the small stage, including James from Perth, Beryl from Luton, and Susie from Cardiff. Do you agree? Let us know. But right now I'm with Lloyd, our parapsychologist, and Mark, our historian. Now, tell us about some specific happenings on the Hollywood High School. I've got here that in the pool area, a young man reportedly drowned, and that would make sense with what happened earlier. And also in the auditorium, a guy called Toby hung himself. Do you know about those stories?
I have heard about such stories like this, but my company, Bison Archives, and myself, we research out. We get the names. We don't rule them out right away.
Okay.
We
Because
go
you're
research
a
them.
historian with 25 years' experience,
Yes.
aren't you, Mark? And so you would know about these happenings on...
We try to connect the rumor with the real facts, and that
Right.
the research comes into this, and usually, sometimes, if we're lucky, we will actually connect the real event with the rumor.
And are these stories rumors or facts?
So far, I've heard them as rumors.
They're rumors, okay. What do you think about what happened earlier on with the chalk?
Well, the chalk broke because there was pressure put on it. Now, what caused Carla to have that experience is a subjective
debatable.
experience. That's debatable.
Okay.
She had her own experience that she talked about. That'll happen in any of these experiences we're talking about. They're all subjective. People are picking up information, whether it's through their subconscious, whether it's psychically or otherwise. And these folks are all very sincere. Whether or not the information is coming from the outside or from within themselves is the big question.
Okay, and so have you been surprised by anything in particular tonight?
I've actually, honestly, never seen a seance with a bunch of psychics all going into trance at the same time.
At the same time?
At the same time, right.
It was a bit of a battle, wasn't it?
It was kind of a battle of the
Yeah.
network psychics, yeah.
And what did you think about that?
Kind of interesting.
Yeah?
Amusing in some
Who
respects,
do you think
too.
was winning?
Well, Carla wasn't playing, I noticed that, so, and neither was Gloria, but it was kind of hard. I think Chris actually started winning at the beginning.
Okay, one of the things that surprised me most this evening is the table tipping, because we clearly saw on our monitor that their hands weren't actually touching the table, yet that table was clearly moving. As a parapsychologist, it's your job to give us a scientific explanation. Can you give us one for that?
Well, if you look at the table tilting in general as what's called an ideomotor response, that's minor muscle impulses. That's how a planchette on a Ouija board works. That's how a pendulum swings around when you think circle.
But that table was clearly moving. That wasn't a little rock.
It was clearly moving. It didn't make a difference. I understand it's on a pivot, so it actually can move in that sense. I didn't notice that there was any time that someone's hand wasn't touching the table. I did notice that Debbie's hands weren't touching the table, but Chris's were, or Gail's were. And even Gail's unconscious.
I thought I saw everyone. They might have been touching it very slightly, but no one firmly had that table.
I have to go back over and look at the table.
We might have a look at that a little bit later on, but right now we're going to find out where Gail is. Gail, where are you now?
Well, we're back on the we're back in the locker room, because apparently you've had loads and loads of emails and phone calls and texts or whatever, and they've all said that they'd like to see all our psychic ladies and Chris and myself back in the locker rooms, because obviously this is the room where Linda and Chris had the most action.
Yeah, our viewers are really excited about the locker room.
Yeah, we're very excited too, and so we've got everyone here. So we're just going to take a wander around and see what we can find. Everyone's fine from the seance. Obviously, Debbie's back with us, and everyone's much better. Do you want to head on to the shower room first?
Yeah.
Because that's where you guys felt. You felt quite a lot in the shower. You don't want to go in the shower room, young lady.
I'm still unresolved with it, but I will go in the shower room.
We'll go in the shower room and see, because you've not been here, Carla, have you? We'll see what you feel.
I will tell you this before we go in the shower room. This room is like so chaotic.
Really?
In America, we call it the head, the toilets, right? And it is desperately dark in here.
Do you want to see if you feel anything?
Third stall down. Third stall down. Third stall. Oh, oh. Oh my God. Oh.
Oh, stop, because what you're doing is I'm feeling over here.
What's happening?
The boy in the shower room.
What's wrong?
He must have gone from the shower room to here.
Yeah.
Well, after he was attacked,
Yeah.
both
He was
Chris
bleeding.
and Linda felt that someone was attacked in the shower room. I don't know if you're picking up on any negative energy. Are you all right, Linda?
Like I said, Linda, become an observer, all right? Don't be a participant in this. Don't feel this and absorb all of this. Become an observer. Step
Debbie?
away from it. Now, let me ask you, when he was in here, he was crying, sitting down.
He has blood in his eye.
Yeah, he was bleeding.
He's bleeding from both ends, and he has blood in one eye.
But he was very crying. He had his hands down in his face, completely upset.
And he's
Not
starting
knowing
to
where
move.
to go,
I don't know how
embarrassed,
he got
everything.
here. How did he get here, Chris?
His main energy is over here.
Oh, no.
It's over here. That's where the main. This is secondary. The main energy is over here.
Someone's been raped. Oh, come on, it's okay, 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 okay? Are you okay? Just calm down and see if you can tell me something, okay? Try not to let anything get into you, and just if you can tell me what happened in here.
Someone was beaten up and raped.
Okay. Obviously a boy, because we're in the boys' locker rooms.
They were beaten.
Can you
beaten
tell
unconscious.
Oh, really? Were they left here? Did someone find them, or did he manage to get himself out of here?
He got himself out of here, but he was beaten pretty bad and attacked.
Is he still, is he a living energy? Is it a living residual energy, or is he haunting this place?
I get it as an energy here. Are you okay?
Yes, let me just touch my eye, but it's fine. I don't know what it was. I'm sure it was a fly.
Oh. Yeah, it's as an energy here. Are you okay?
Yes, let me just touch my eye, but it's fine. I don't know what it was. I'm sure it was a fly.
Oh. Yeah, it's an energy. It's very strong in here.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh.
The ear is bleeding.
I mean, did you think it's just...
There's some type of rumble here, some type of fight.
Absolutely.
And I see some of them falling on the ground, and then of the head banging against the tiles, against the wall. the kicking,
Somebody
and then
told on somebody else. That's what was going on here. Somebody
Okay, how many?
actually. I think somebody told on somebody else, and they're taking revenge out on him for this. I think somebody squealed about something.
You know what?
after it was done, they walked out.
With
wearing black
Gail and
jackets.
Debbie are coming a bunch of spirits.
Back, well, because we're in here, they're wondering what we're doing. Now this,
Come here,
when
come
we were
here.
here earlier,
You're right.
we had a lot of
Yeah.
activity.
Come in, we're not
We've seen a
right.
couple apparitions. There was
Right.
one spirit we sent to the other side. However, I would say at the time there were 7 or 8 spirits. Okay? What we're talking about right now is place memory,
Right.
left over from an occurrence. But
This
the
is
spirits,
residue here.
yeah, residue that's left over. But back there is where we saw a lot of the spirits. I don't know if I
Yeah,
feel any
remember I
spirits in
said
here.
it's all over there?
She felt exactly the same as you did, that someone was beaten and raped in the shower room.
Really?
And now
He
she
came in here and he hid over in the corner there.
Okay. Well, come over here. I want to test something. Okay, so you're saying in this corner. Okay, there's 2 situations that happen here. I'm wondering if you're picking that up or you're picking something else up. You absorb this. I want you to come here. Just take a look at these stalls. See if there's anything that you're
You okay?
sensitive to.
Oh my goodness.
Seriously.
No, it's not like I'm going to throw up sick. I get the feeling of being
I told you. come and observe.
being sick
It's
because
because they're allowing it
of
to
being-
penetrate themselves. You really need to
no,
block
no,
that.
no. I'm not sick in that way, and I'm not allowing it to get me sick. I am saying that it is sick because the person that I'm feeling is not feeling well. The person I'm feeling...
Chris?
Yeah.
Carla believes there's a vortex.
All right.
Can I go to the...
That's
can I
fine.
go out
It's
here?
fine to
Can
go.
we all
Yeah.
head in that direction to find
It's
out?
the nexus of what's happening down here.
So there is a lot of spirits here. You all feel that there are many spirits.
spirits.
Okay. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure? You're okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going in. Now everything seems to be very negative and quite dark at the moment. Mind your feet. Can
I
you?
don't want to go in the shower.
No, you don't have
There's
to
a
go
lot
in
of
the shower.
activity
It's
that
fine.
went on this side here,
Is
but I
there-
sent that
I mean,
spirit over.
our
However,
reason for coming here was to see if we could find any old performers like Judy Garland, Lana Turner. We haven't seemed to pick up anyone's energy, have we?
Not in the locker room.
That's where
In the pool.
because of the vibrations in the showers,
But you
the
don't
water
know who
flowing,
he is, so never mind. I'm going to stay out here while you go in there. Once is enough for me. Okay,
I can't go in
If
there.
you go into the... Okay,
From midnight until 1 a.m. Call us now on 09014 900 999 and you could be live on air giving your reaction to what you've seen, or you can also text FAMOUS followed by your message to 83444. Now, you've seen loads of stuff happen tonight at the Hollywood High School and there's more to come, so we're going to come back to you right after this break. Don't go away.
Wow, is that light?
Welcome back to Dead Famous Live from Los Angeles. Okay, now it's time to announce the winner of our competition to win a trip for 2 to the Dead Famous Live set, otherwise known as Los Angeles, in January 2006. And it is Sarah Milnes from Sheffield. Well done, Sarah. Right now, though, it's time to go back to Gail and Chris. Where are you, Gail?
Hi, Chris. We're still in the locker rooms. We've had a lot of action. Debbie was extremely uncomfortable, couldn't go into the shower rooms. I know that everyone's feeling very tense here. There apparently is a lot of spirits. So you're still feeling uncomfortable now.
I have the worst pain in my left arm.
And why do you think
And
that
my-
would be?
I don't know, but you know what? It really hurts. Something.
What is it, Linda?
It's like somebody has just grabbed hold of me, right? Oh no, it's not there. It's like right here.
Debbie,
And
can
it
you feel anything here?
So bad, I can't stand it. Ow!
No, come here, come here, come here.
No, come here, come here.
Stop, stop. Oh my goodness.
What are you feeling? Just
What are
describe
you
what,
feeling?
describe what you're feeling.
Okay, she's got a lot of energy. that's flowing through that arm, and it's going down into the, what's interesting is it's actually shooting down.
All right, now are you feeling this is this place memory from something that happened in here, or is this a spirit?
It's a spirit.
That's suffering from something. Okay.
It's a spirit.
Then explain to us what you're going through.
It is like, you know how a Charlie horse is sharp and painful?
Yeah, a stab, like a knife,
Like
a...
right here, on the underside of the muscle. Right, let me show you. Right there.
Stab him.
Right there.
She's gonna stab me.
She said,
you
like a
thinking
stabbing.
about?
She said, let me show you.
No, right here.
Why do you think this is, though?
Something happened. I cannot use my left hand.
Do you think this is all related to
I think
that
that there's
incident?
There, so we probably still got a couple still here.
Robert has attached to you.
Great. I want to know.
What do you mean he's attached to Chris? What's happened?
They find energy sources that they
like,
feel
comfortable with, and
Can
they
you feel
attach
it?
stuff.
Are you okay?
Come on.
right.
He's not nice.
Like I told you, you have to stop.
I'm not.
What you need to do, Chris, is punch in the other arm and she'll forget about that.
Oh, thank you very much.
You got to let go. Quit. Just be an observer. Don't let it.
I am.
I know.
It's just really painful.
What about this Robert that is attached to you? Do you feel something? Do you feel
I've-
like you've got an extra energy attached to you?
I don't feel like he's actually grabbed a hold of me or anything. I feel like he's been following. Remember, I keep saying there's someone watching us. There's someone on the stage. There's someone over here.
What they do is he will attach, and what that means is it's like almost like a suction cup where they draw energy.
Debbie's
you feel
wandered off, and that always makes me very nervous.
All right, why don't you go check on her, Garrett? Let me see if I can come in contact. If Linda Vi can come in contact with any other spirits. Have her go see if we can contact them. Let's go see if we can find anything over here. This area is still...
Because
It's
they
because
come
the door.
like
They come through here.
They come straight through.
Right, they come
And
straight
so they
through
just
here.
go through these lockers and they'll go down this hallway.
Feel this energy over here again. Okay, this is the spot here where I had sent the spirit over to the other side. I wish you guys could have seen this, but
Is it?
a lot of activity happened here, and then there were some other spirits trying to come through. Now, Robert, as you said, did not want to go through. He
Right.
wanted to stay.
No, he wanted to take James' place. He wanted to
Okay.
kick James out.
Okay.
So what happened was, because you focused on James, he couldn't go through.
Okay.
So,
I'm still feeling that energy over here.
but I
it's
think
like
what
in
you
this
mean is
area.
he was unresolved, completely unresolved. See down at the
See this?
end?
Yeah.
Down at
Way
the
down
end.
at the end. You saw that too.
Did you see that?
We're on.
You didn't see it?
I'm
No.
too busy talking about... What did you see?
A ghost.
Another-
A thing. A spirit.
Remember when I first saw the janitor? Just getting startled. Just be careful what's walking around.
Okay.
We've got our nerves going because of the stuff we've been seeing. That's why.
Where are you going? You're staying with me. Go up this way. Where's everyone going? Don't leave anyone. Where?
Yeah, no.
Okay. Where?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No, I know. I'm over here. I'm trying to see where it went.
What kind of... Was it the same apparition that you've seen
Yeah, it was
before?
like, well, stand right there. It was just like, you guys look up. It was just like this.
I can't believe you didn't see it, Gail.
I'm sorry. I was facing that way.
How are you going to see a ghost if you're not watching?
Well, I can't watch everywhere at all times. I'm trying my hardest. Is it always the same place?
Why do you guys think this is the most active place? Why do you think the ghosts are here?
Why don't...
Because I think...
Identification with the lockers, trying to
Yeah.
have their own space, their own...
Guys, why don't we do like a communication circle and see if we can get whatever it is that's walking backwards and forwards to make itself known to us?
What is that
What do you
on
think?
the wall?
Anyone?
Is that a hole? A recent hole?
Chris? Debbie?
Yeah.
Linda?
All right, come on. Let's just get together here.
Okay.
You want to do
come
that?
on.
Do you want to do that? If you don't want to do that, we can do
No,
something
it's
else.
Carla, come over
fine.
here.
It's good.
Okay, good.
Where is...
Ross, beside... Oh.
I can smell disinfectant.
See, you smell it now.
See?
Yeah.
See? This,
See?
and guess what?
I
This
smell
is
it,
the
too.
exact spot where I smelt it.
That's right.
How strange.
That's right.
Look,
What's
What?
that?
It's a vent, but...
now, this is like almost an access point. Can we get a camera right up through
What is
there?
it?
I just saw another light go by. Another orb.
What do you think it is, Carla?
Another orb.
It could be like an entryway. It could, you know, many times they'll follow along these electrical currents, and this could
So
just
that could
be
be
a
the-
drop-off point.
That could be the portal or the vortex that you were
Yeah,
talking
I mean,
about.
it doesn't have to be a hole or a circular opening, but I'm picking up more around here than I am around anywhere else, like right.
So then if
right
we're going to
here.
do a standing seance, this is going to
I
be a
would do
great
it right
place
here.
to do it.
I would
It's
do it.
completely different from this. It didn't look like this at all. And that's why we can't pull in like Lana Turner or John Ritter, or those people. John Ritter maybe, but it's so different.
Oh, I already talked to John.
Yeah, you thought you got John
I said
Ritter
hi.
already.
I said hi.
Do you want to calm down and we'll see? Because if this is a very important area, like a vortex or a portal, let's see what we can communicate with. No? Yes?
Yes, no, I'm sorry. I'm looking.
It's up to Chris.
looking
I'm
for more
leaving that one
information.
It's
to
up to you,
Chris.
Chris.
Let's do it. Just start communicating. Guys, open up and see if any of you connect with any of the spirits here, because there's a bunch here walking around.
How many do you think are here now?
Well, we got rid of one, so it's either 7 or 6, because before I said 7 or 8.
Half dozen.
Boy. One that's in pain. That one stands out above all to me because that one was persecuted.
Do you think it's the same one that was in the shower room that they've already picked up on?
Yeah.
Is he dead? And is he still coming back here because of the traumatic event that happened, or has he
I think
just
he's
left
still
energy?
reliving the humiliation of what it was. It's more humiliating.
So he is a spirit here now.
Yeah, his sense
Smell
of
that?
self hasn't rebalanced yet. And what's happening is he keeps coming back here to sort of relive the horror of trying to find out who he was and identifying who he was. You know, he lost his identity through that whole experience, so he came back to rediscover.
Can we contact him? Can we speak to him? Can we see if he speaks forward?
That's the one that needs the most help.
Yeah,
Okay, well
let's
then
try and
let's
connect
ask
to get
him.
another spirit over here.
Do you want to hold hands and keep all the energy together?
I want to see another ghost, man. This is great.
Okay. Have we established a name for him?
No, I didn't. Did
I
you,
wonder
Chris?
who William is.
Maybe it's William.
Yeah,
We picked up William earlier.
yeah.
Remember?
Well, William is the one that keeps popping in my head.
Well, why don't we call for William and see if anything happens?
William?
Did someone just walk past that?
William.
It must
Did
be
you see
Charlotte.
something?
Oh, you saw something.
Charlotte's-
You
Mine
did.
did.
Charlotte?
Nope, Charlotte's sitting down. She's
No,
sitting down
there's
over there.
nobody there. You saw something.
Come on, you saw
Okay,
something.
no, there's no one there. Oops.
Oh, it's a camera guy.
The camera guy.
You can no longer be
Sorry.
in denial.
It was Gloria. Come on.
No more
Hold
denial.
hands. Right. If we try and contact William, find out who this William is.
Well, all I can get is this kid who keeps laughing over what happened. So I'm useless because I will not channel somebody who will laugh at somebody else's pain.
Okay.
You set your
Don't channel.
guidelines.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
What do you need help with? Why can't you look at this and what happened? What's so horrifying about what happened that you can't look at it and actually process the event? Why are you hanging here? And why do you want us to see? Acceptance. I got the word acceptance. He was never accepted in life by the parents, by friends, anybody.
Was that because of the event?
And we're
or-
paying attention to him, and that's probably the most attention he ever got in his whole life, life or death. He was unworthy.
That's what he thought of himself.
Mm-hmm.
Is it William?
I'm picking up a William. I don't think William's the one laughing. I think the other ones were
William is
laughing.
definitely not laughing.
Yeah, no, he's the one in pain.
You guys getting an image of him? What does he look like?
William?
Yeah.
Well, the William I saw had blonde hair.
Yep.
Yep. Same one.
Yep.
And I get the hair is almost. He's not a fat kid. He's fairly
no, he's
thin.
Definitely not fat.
Fairly thin, wiry.
Swimmer.
Smart.
swimmer.
So he's a swimmer,
He's a
that's why you picked him up
swimmer.
in the pool.
He's a swimmer.
Was he the one that was attacked in the locker room?
He doesn't wear clothes that
No,
fit.
no,
He
not
doesn't
getting
wear
that.
clothes that fit. He
No.
wears clothes that are sort of baggy.
The one in the locker room had dark hair, the one that was attacked. This one's blonde. He's different. He's different.
This one felt humiliation.
He was kind of
At the
girly
expense
looking,
of this school.
like feminine, kind of. Not
Very. Shoulders were slumped over a bit. Shoulders
That's
were
sorry,
a bit
that's
over
okay.
a little one.
Yep.
I keep my eye on you.
Slumped shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Sweatshirts.
Can he
that
speak
type of
to
thing.
us? Can he speak to us? Through one of you?
William, can you speak to us? Will you come forward and speak to us? Please come forward, William.
He could speak through Debbie. If Debbie has the energy.
What's with the headaches?
Hitting his head.
Mm-hmm. Is
I'm getting pins and
he
needles.
the one that got beat up in the bathroom?
Nerve damage.
Well, listen, we've got
Yes.
to the end of the show. Back to you in the studio, Chris, and we're going to see how we get on here.
Well, it's nearly time for us to go, but before we do, let's see a reminder of what's been happening tonight. Here it is.
James, we want to make contact with you. Can you speak through me? You must help me. I know what you can do. Please help me move on.
Oh, shit. Saw it again. Linda, because I just saw an...
My mom. My mom. What will she say? My mom.
If anyone is here, please let your presence be known.
Give us a sign.
No.
Pain's gonna be free.
No.
The pain will let you go if you forget the pain. There is no more pain.
Someone was beaten up and raped.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that's all there's time for from the first ever Dead Famous Live. Gail and Chris will be back with a new series in the new year. But until then, it's goodbye from me at the Los Angeles Theatre in the heart of Hollywood. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. It's been great. Good night. See you later.